There really isn't any difference between our marriage and our work. It's just one life.
I couldn't imagine not working with Kate, like, or living with Kate, like, kind of thing. You know, we've been doing it so long, I guess it's just second nature now, and like, it doesn't, like, people always say, oh, how do you work with your wife, or how do you work with your husband? And, you know, it would seem, to us, it seemed very strange not to. Kate's my right-hand woman, I'm her left-hand man. We work together, we live together. Basically, I know how she thinks, she knows how I think. So if I change the plan on the way around, she kind of knows why without me ever having to explain when I come back. You know, you might have to explain that to another trainer, but like she kind of, you know, she knows the way I'm thinking, and she knows how the race is unfolding. So it saves a lot of explanation.
I think working with my husband is the best part of it. And it's really funny because everybody always sort of rolls their eyes at Bernie and myself, and they say, you know, how do you two work together? I always look at people and say, you know, who else would you want to work with? I mean, why wouldn't you want to work with your husband? Like, isn't that sort of the best case scenario? I love that Bernie and I do this together. We don't call this a business, we call it, you know, it's our partnership. It's really our life. The only reason we are in this business is because we just adore the horses. The horses get everything. I mean, they are our entire lives. I'm sure vets or anyone would tell you animals are 7 days a week. There's no Sunday sleeping in, there's no, you know, day off, there's no week's vacation kind of a thing, because somebody always needs to feed the animals and look after the animals because they're completely dependent on you. So racehorses is no exception.
Back here at the barn is usually, we start around, I get up around 4 in the morning. I usually nip over to the barn and feed breakfast to the horses, nip back home, get a quick coffee, and then we start at 5, and the horses get turned out every morning.
We basically work until 1 or 1:30, and we get about an hour for lunch or to do any errands that we need to do, and we're back at the barn by 2:30 or 3, and we're here till 5.
Since I was about 6 or 7, I've been involved in horses, and you know, always loved steeplechasing. I grew up wanting to be a jockey, watched it on TV, you know, it was all I ever wanted to do, and I've been kind of lucky enough to been able to do it all my life. I've been over here in Camden, South Carolina for about 22 or 3 years now. My favourite part probably about the job, you know, is riding the horses and the jump and schooling. You know, it's like, you know, you get a young horse in and you have to teach him to jump, and watching the penny drop, you know, every time you school them to get a little better and a little better and a little better, it's you know, it's very rewarding.
I am responsible for making sure the horses are fit, making sure that they are sound. That means that they're moving correctly, making sure that they're fit enough to run in their races, picking out the correct races for the horse. That can vary with distance, that can vary with ground, that can vary with the number of jumps, basically keeping them happy and healthy. I for sure have a connection with the horses. I mean, the horses are why we do it. They all have their own personalities. You know, there's always something for each horse, but they're all individuals, and you know, we are small enough that we try to treat them all as such individuals, which is kind of one of the things that being a smaller barn offers to an owner. Bernie and I always try to kind of individualize the horses. They all have nicknames. You know, we refer to them all by their nicknames. None of them ever go by their proper names, and you know, we have a good time with it. It's part of the fun, because it's a hard job to do. You know, you have to keep it fun and entertaining for yourself as much as anything. I will always remember winning the first Carolina Cup that we won 2 years ago, and then to win it again last year just really stunned me. And I think Carolina Cup is always just a little bit special. It's special to us because this is our hometown, this is our home base, but it really is a special race all on its own to win. It's got a real aura about it. I mean, it's amazing when you're down there on the turf and you win, it feels like you're in a coliseum. The stadium just completely lights up. It's a very cool feeling. Obviously, it's a favorite thing when one of your horse wins. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? Especially with your husband riding it. It's always a really big deal when you actually have achieved your goal. You know, you've gotten the horse there, you've taught it how to jump, you've picked the right race and it goes and wins.
Hopefully 10 years from now, we'd still be doing something like this. And hopefully we'll definitely remember the good days. I mean, I won't be riding because I'll be retired by then, but you know, I'll still be, you know, in the barn helping Kate, and you know, we'll be remembering the good days and hopefully hoping that there's more to come.